Rainy weather is expected here on Wall Street, but that's okay. The Sarge and Boss took cover right on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Sarge, if only it could rain money.
Oh, that would be nice, I guess. But then again, we'd have a lot of inflation if that were the case.
That's true. Well, the Fed left rates unchanged. How do you feel about that?
They didn't do anything we didn't expect. Basically, they decreased their ridiculous dot plot, and they didn't act on interest rates, which is what we expected. What I would have liked to have seen is some kind of proaction from them. I just don't think they're preparing themselves for the next downturn as well as they could. I'd like to see maybe them weed out the balance sheet a little bit, maybe sell some of these treasuries that they have a profit on that they can get out of. I mean, why not? Why not do something like that? And I'm a little disappointed in their projections going forward, their economic projections. There's such a wide range on some of these things. The Fed funds rate, their projections for that range as low as 0.6%. Out as far as 2019, where just 3 months ago, I think the low end of the range was 2.1%, which to me means that somebody's just mailing it in. I don't know which one of these guys that is, but if you're listening and this is you, why don't you just resign?
Well, Yellen also said that she needed some reassurance. Any data today or anything going on that could reassure her, and what exactly does that mean?
Not unless you push it a little bit. I mean, we had the Philly Fed today, which was positive, on top of the Empire State yesterday, which is positive. They're both manufacturing numbers, which you would think would be pretty good because our manufacturing sector has been really beat up over the last few years. But if you look at the numbers within the numbers, unfilled orders for the New York Fed, not a real positive. The second quarter over the first quarter for the Philly Fed, not a real positive. There are negatives within these positive numbers. So I guess if you include optimism, let's say their outlook for the third quarter, then these numbers become a positive, but that's just hopium.
So is July still on the table?
Technically, yes. They have to leave all options open. Realistically, the odds are probably below 10% at this point for a July hike. They may have to go out to September. They're probably going to play that game and make us believe it. But let's be honest. A lot depends on the Brexit next week. I mean, the BOE, the ECB, even the BOJ, nobody wanted to move in front of this thing because they're all afraid of what comes out of it. Everybody's poised to overreact, which is what we're already seeing in the marketplace, so flight to safety. So next week we'll have another conversation. It'll be a good one.
Is that what's making the market plunge for the sixth day in a row?
Well, actually, we did bounce a little bit. We're still down on a day, but yeah, I mean, that's why people are getting out of equities, out of a lot of risk. That's why you're seeing the VIX above 22. That's why you're seeing gold above 1,300. That's why they're buying treasuries. That's why the Swiss 30-year is trading at a negative yield because you and I are never going to retire. That's why. I mean, there's a lot that people are afraid of right now. Cash levels are at 15-year highs. People are terrified. They're hiding their money, and that's what we're seeing in the marketplace.
Should we be more concerned about our friends across the pond, or what's going on here?
Well, I mean, obviously the market is going to overreact to the Brexit vote. Not that I think they should, but they will. So as a trader, you have to prepare. But I think they're looking at something like 2019 as an actual exit date if they decide to get out of the EU. So nothing's going to change the next day. Nothing's going to change the next month. It's going to be a slow, drawn-out process. If my British friends want some advice, my flag will never serve under another flag. That's my advice.
Well, Sarge, you do always give us the best advice on the markets, and Father's Day is coming up. You're a dad, too. Any advice for the dads out there?
And if you get a chance to take it easy on Father's Day, why don't you just do that? Lay on the couch, watch some sports, eat something bad for you, that kind of thing.
Maybe play some golf.
No, not golf. I'm not a golf guy. Maybe go for a long run. That's me.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Sarge, and have a happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you very much, Olivia.